well, so you can get into a situation where the hammerheads on the higher notes may be worn through to the wood core. This would be an example of it. It was caused by somebody taking off too much felt as they were voicing the 1883 piano. I have a set of used hammers that I can get the hammerheads off of to replace this bad one. But the replacement one had a busted off shank. And so what that means is that I have to repair this hammer shank here and get that piece of wood out of there before I can get it onto the new shaft. I can get them on and get them off the shafts easy enough, but this is something different. Okay, the process here is pretty straightforward. This was the one that I want to use. See, it has enough felt to be usable. First step is to get that glue off there so that I can get in and dig that, drill it out. But I want that glue off now. So I heat it up. Come in with a chisel. Once I get the whole glue off, I'll be in a position to manipulate the hammer a little better to get this wood out. And the glue will have to be removed, of course, off this before I can get the new hammer shank in. It's a fairly straightforward process there. Glue out. Come in with a dental tool and scrape. Okay, now that little thing there has to come out. I may get lucky and I may be able to twist it out if I can drill a small hole in it, which I can do. I might be able to grab it with a pair of pliers and just absolutely twist it out. But if I can drill a little hole, that'll make it collapse more physically. Let's go down and see if we can't effect this repair. And, all right. And it would be helpful to have the new, the hammer shank that's getting the new head. It would be very helpful to have that with me as I drill it out so that if I have to hand auger it, that I have some idea whether the hole's too big, too small, as I go to ream it and clean it. So that means, in other words, for the new shaft, which is, this is the one that was on the unit, but it's got the bad hammer, I'm going to be using this hammer after I get that piece of wood out. But I want the post here to guide me a little bit too, so let's pull it. Let's just heat. Let the glue heat. This type of work can have a lot of little bumps, like in this instance, there was just one of the shanks was you know, snapped off, and that's the one we're working on. So it's like the job just got a whole lot bigger as we have to get that busted shank out of there. You can see it kind of cracks out once you get it started a little bit. You want to try and protect the wood as best you can. For the hammer shank, actually, in this case, I'm not too worried about the head. Okay. Come here. I'm just scraping the junk off this glue. Okay. When the glue's not there, the head's going to come off a whole lot easier. And then I have a device here for getting the head off, the bad hammer head off. And of course, this is the good shank. But the bad hammer head. So I'm going to go like this and like this. But sometimes it fits better one way than the other one, like this is a little better. And this piece here, the lockdown toggle, goes under it, like this, see? This will give something for the tool to work against, to torque and pop that head off. Screw that on tight, it just compresses right onto the, here's this. This is our tool ready here to pop it off. I want that head positioned all the way this way if I can. All right. It's properly aligned. Heat it up. Just a regular hair dryer. Okay. Once it starts going, just keep going. Now, see, I'll have this piece to attempt to fit that new hammer. So I just wanted to have something here that was something that can help me to decide as I'm drilling this out if I'm gone far enough. Okay. So that's a replacement hammer. This is the bad one. It's marked as a bad one, and this is the busted off shank. So that's of no value, and that was from the old, kind of a replacement old set. So here we have another piece that we can fit this to once it's been drilled out. So down we go now to try and get that out.